start streaming. What's going on, Ductus? Or what is Dustin? KDB Max, what's going on? Get everything set up here, guys. Please, good to have you guys on. Good to have you guys on. Why can't I speak? What a crazy day. Down pretty big today, but came back in a positive way. Today's 7:23, and then we have what was some big winners today? We had ABUS, MRNA. Let's go. Miss was another one. And then change documents. Let's find it really quick. The hardest part is to find the thumbnail. 55. Where are you, 55? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Come on, baby. Great, I can't find it. Oh, there you are, 53. Cool. Save and oh shoot, I wrote the wrong number. I love it when I do that. 53. What's going on, Nurse Ronald? What's going on, Jordan? What's going on, Never Taken? Alright, now I'm going to post this. Alright. Sorry guys, just getting everything set up here. Post that. Alright, now I gotta post it in small caps. Just so you guys see it, because I know you guys aren't the best at setting your alerts to make sure you know I'm live. And then did I do the 1K to 5Mil challenge? There we go, 1K to 5Mil. Alright, Pawn Red Colin. Post that on social media quick, and then let me go ahead and post this on social media quick, and I'll be ready to go. Hopefully you guys had a great trading day out there. I know today was definitely, it was a slower day until ABUS came around, and then ABUS kind of definitely saved the day for me, especially, to say the least. I'll go ahead and go over that today, though. Good to have you guys on. Good to have you guys in. Mist was a runner today. What other runners were there? What else? MGen. Gray, what's going on? Elias, Rick, Ray, what's going on, guys? PLM was a runner, and Arnett. We'll leave it at that. Alright, guys. Jorge, I knew what it do. What's going on, Sean? Jordan, Amar, Tom. I only had enough. So glad you're. So glad I got your warning. Awesome, man. Up $700, but we'll see how it's doing on Monday. I only had enough to buy 500 shares of ABUS. So glad I got your warning. Sitting on it until Monday because you have to wait for the funds to settle. Usually you can sell at any time. Usually, when you say funds to settle, that usually means to buy, not to sell. I'm kind of confused on that. All right, guys. The real Dr. Miami's in the house. What's going on? Man, the visual encourager. The solo. Jordan Galen. A lot of trades again today. It's hard to cover all these. Good to have you on, man. He might have. Yeah, you might have bought with unsettled funds. What's going on, Alan? Jordan, Diego. What's going on, guys? Gotcha, KDB. Thank you so much for that. Gotcha, Tom. Well, honestly, with this news, I think it'll be okay. And but they are a pharmaceutical company, so they could do an offering. We'll see. No one really knows at the end of the day. From Flagstaff, what's going on? What's going on, Chris? Oops, I moved my camera up. All right, guys. Let's kind of go ahead and get started for the day. Sorry, my camera wasn't on me. Pete Chappelle. What is happening, everybody? You're on your second violation. That's no good, man. Hopefully you can try and stay out of trouble with Weeble. I don't like the way my hat's on. You're gonna get a little hat hair for a second. I need a damn haircut. Alright. Anyways, guys, my hair's still showing. That's great. Today was a very mentally draining day for me. And this happens in trading, guys. I want you guys to know this happens in trading all the time. If you want to see my stream, go to Cam the Man on YouTube. Go to Cam the Man on YouTube. Again, go to Cam the Man on YouTube. You can see my stream with my screen. Those of you guys on Instagram Live, if you want to see my screen again, go to Cam the Man on YouTube. So at the end of the day, guys, studying can be mentally draining, but trading can be mentally draining. And today was one of the most mentally draining days I've had in quite some time. I'm really proud of the way that I came back today. No question about it. I definitely have showed strength in that category when it comes to that. But today was basically the most I've been down P&L wise in about a month, maybe just over a month. And it was frustrating, to say the least. I was getting so much slippage. And at the end of the day, trading is not easy. And trading it becomes more and more complicated as markets get slower and liquidity gets less. And today was like that. And liquidity got less, markets were slower, and I paid the price. And I told myself, let's trade small today. Let's kind of come out of the gates small and then work my way back, right? Or work my way up slowly. Let's not take it too hard today. Let's not take too much liquidity. Let's not take too much size. But here I was, on IMRN especially, and some other stocks, taking too much size. And, I started off the day down about $5,000 on losses on USEG overnight. I took about a 50-cent loss on that one overnight. And then NVAX right out of the gates. I took some on that, and I took a loss on NVAX, I believe. Yeah, you can see right there, NVAX, my buys was at 150.42, looking for the new high days. Looking for shorts to squeeze, didn't get it, and actually sold off after that point. Let's see where NVAX ended up. Maybe I bought the top. Wouldn't surprise me if I did. ABUS looking to make new highs. Yeah, I bought the top. I literally bought the top. You guys can see that foolproof with decent size. 1,300 shares at 150.42. 4615. So where's 150? Yeah. Literally, I bought that wick at the top there, and luckily I stopped out because it could have been a rough day. It was either going to break through high day, continue to make highs, or that was going to be the top. And I paid the price, and that's just me being transparent. Okay? ABUS trying to make new highs, man. This thing is a grinder. We had ABUS, guys, overnight add-on idea underneath $4, guys. I posted that in the room. Overnight idea add-on 723.20 ABUS 399.5 1134 on the chart would have been right on that dip. Literally, like the exact bottom is where we had that overnight idea. Yeah, we had that overnight idea at the exact bottom. So hopefully you guys nailed that. If not, you guys continue to just learn. You guys continue to see how things pan out, how certain news affect certain stocks, how you continue to just be a better trader. ABUS, new high a day, 689. I re-added after hours at 566 average with good size. I was thinking about holding, but no way I would have held into the highs. I sold out at 605 for another winner. Right now, I'd be up another, I don't know, probably 30, 40,000 if I was still holding. But again, ABUS continues to make new highs. Congratulations to you guys who took the idea. If not, it's your decision in the end. I'm just pointing out ideas that somewhat look good to me. Doesn't mean I take the trade on them all the time. But if I see something, I'm definitely looking at ideas throughout the day, and I definitely give you guys my top watches and things, and I might take a trade on them, I might not. But at the end of the day, it's your decision whether you like the stock on certain circumstances or not. If you guys did take the trade, congrats. I'm super happy for you. Mark, or I guess right now, Tom Markham is happy because he's stuck to holding that Monday. So, congrats, Tom. I traded ABUS so many times today, and I only took 2 losers, and I think I had 6 winners. My big winner, I'll go over. I couldn't quite get myself to hold it overnight because I was up so much. But at the end of the day, that's trading. Sometimes I take things overnight, and I regretted it on USEG, and I didn't. I ended up taking like a 50 cent a share loss. It was like $6,000 or $7,000 loss on that one, and that's trading. You know what I mean? That is trading. You have to be able to realize that you're not always going to have winners, but you have to be able to have strong mental capacity, emotionally and psychologically. Show yourself that you can continue to be a better trader every single day. Okay? What's going on, SP? So, that's the name of the game. Every day evolving. Every day being a better trader. I didn't know ABUS news was coming out. I didn't know anything about the news. And I'll show you guys where I took the entries. Basically, today, I took a lot of trades and basically up and down. Started off the day down 6,000 to 7,000. Then I took a couple trades on APT, MBY, basically break even on those. MRNA, break even. DPW, nice winner on the Bitcoin pop. BOXL, nice winner on the news pop. But those are like very small winners compared to ABUS. ARCT, big loss on this one. I got long on ARCT with the news of COVID coming out with them. $55 out. I had big size, 6,200 shares, and right then is when I had too much size. Screwed that trade up. IMRN screwed the damn thing up. Literally had like a 1460 average with way too much size. I think I had like a $250,000 or $300,000 position, and I stopped out literally terribly on IMRN, losing about another 25,000. 1365 fill, 18,000 shares. Disgusting trade. I really thought that was gonna, that's one of my strategies where I call the former runner short squeeze, and we didn't get that at all. And I took a big loss on that one. And right then and there, I was down about $34,000 on the day with the IMRN slippage and loss. And then literally, let's see, 8 minutes later, we had ABUS news come out. Or no, I actually bought, no, this is what happened. This is exactly what happened. Okay, I saw ABUS. You can see me get filled on the hold. And this is what I was thinking on ABUS, guys. Let me walk you through my steps here. On ABUS, I was thinking, I already knew that they have, I don't even know, this is how much I don't know about these stocks, guys, because I'm trading charts, I'm trading, I'm trading sectors, I'm trading strength, I'm trading volume, I'm trading where money's flowing, okay? I know money's flowing in COVID-19, and I know MRNA is a big stock, which has been one of the biggest COVID runners of them all. Seeing that, and then somebody said a couple days ago, ABUS might be collecting royalty payments from mRNA's COVID vaccine, if that happens. Soon as that came out, the stock ripped. Then they've been consolidating, ripped again, then they've been consolidating. And that's in the back of my mind this whole time. And then I saw this news come out, and I didn't see it until we got halted. But my scanner, I believe the scanner was the momentum scan. I'll have it out later today to show you guys the alert on the scan. But I believe it was actually the parabolic volume spike scan, which caught ABUS first. ABUS trying to make new highs above 7. Just incredible. Look at this, guys. I mean, if you're in overnight and you took that idea, you're now up about 70% on that trade. Just awesome, awesome stuff. Not saying that you guys are still holding. You know, I'm more of a trader that like if I get paid that quickly. When we ripped from 408 to 508, I took it off because I got paid way too quickly. The faster I get paid, and the faster the stock makes a move, the quicker I'm going to take my money, and then add on the dips. If this thing rips up really quick, why I'm going to take profits. And if it keeps going without me, so what? Because I'm going to wait for the next dip to take an entry. I'm not going to see this thing go from 380s, 390s to 508 and not take profits off the table. And literally, how long did that take? ABUS, let's see. How long did that take for that rip? So literally, I got long at 11:34 and I'm out. Like, okay. I got $1 a share with big size on ABUS in like literally under 10 minutes. So why wouldn't I take profits? You know what I mean? Like, why wouldn't that be me taking profits? Why? Like, it makes no sense. Then it comes down. If I'm still holding, I have to swallow now being up. You know, basically on that one trade, I took size. You guys can see my fills here. I showed you guys the screenshots, but I'll show you guys them again. Actually, be easier just to pull it up like this, but I can also show you guys on here if you want. So ABUS, guys, you can see my fills here. So my first entries on ABUS goes like this, okay? I know, again, that MRNA is working with them in some way, shape, or form. I also realize that, you know, as soon as that showed up on my scan, I believe it was under $3, okay? As soon as that showed up on my scanner, you know, we had news on it earlier, and then the thing dropped, and I took a loss on it, I think, earlier in the day. But as soon as I saw that huge volume candlestick on ABUS, I saw it under 3. And I almost took an entry at about 310-ish range. I had the opportunity. But I said, you know what? I'm down. I was already down 33,000, okay? I wasn't going to take an entry just based upon volume, because sometimes I'll take entries on volume like that because it is big news, okay? You know, and the volume shows you where the news is, right? But at the end of the day, you know, it's one of those things where, you know, you have to be aware of, you know, what's going on. And at the end of the day, you know, it's one of those things that you have to be aware of, you know, the volume, the level 2, you know, and when I saw ABUS rip up, right? I saw ABUS rip up and I was like, okay, you know, this is one of those things where it could be good news, it could not, but since I was down so much on the day, I didn't really want to take a chance on being wrong just based upon volume. Okay, is ABUS dipping? Yeah. Just based upon volume, I didn't want to take that chance. Now, if I was up in the day, sure, I might have sized up. I had that in the back of my mind that MRNA, they have like a COVID patent with them, I think. One of the drugs they have is something to do with COVID. And ABUS won the patent that mRNA was trying to win, and I believe it has to do with COVID, but I'm not even sure. I've just been seeing a lot of hype around it, a lot of chat around that. And as soon as I saw that volume rip up, I'm like, okay, maybe. And then I told myself, I'm down this much. I'm not going to take any more chances, so I let it go. I said, if we start to hold, I'm going to take entries as much as I can. All right, not as much as I can, but I'm going to start taking entries, okay? As soon as those bids started stacking, you can see my entry here. As soon as that bid at 353 started stacking, I went long, and I got filled. Where is it? At 353 right there, 5,200 shares. I was hoping that I was getting more shares, but the market makers wouldn't fill me anymore. Okay? And so 353 came around, and I was like, okay, let's get filled more and more. I couldn't. And I said, okay, this news is so solid to me that I'm going to set out market buys, 2 more sets of market buys, which would give me a total of, what is that, 15,600 shares at 397-ish range. Okay? And my plan was to see this thing rip up with momentum coming after it, because I knew this news at this point with all that volume and the halt and the gap up was a good thing. Okay? It was strong, strong news. So I said, okay, you know, my plan is to set market buys out of the gates. So I got that. And I got filled twice at 397. Rips up to 445. And my plan all along when this was halted was to scale out into that pop through 440s, through 450s. Honestly, any kind of strength I was going to scale out into. I scaled out. It ran all the way up to over 480, like 485. Okay? I let it do its thing. So right then I made about 10 or 11,000, I think, on that trade. Then my big trade was right here. Okay, I told myself I like this news. I'm gonna wait for dips, and I'm gonna wait to build in with size. And what my plan is build off solid dips with solid risk off, with good size, and scale through high a day. Was my plan the whole time. Okay, buy the dips, clear dips with risk off levels clear, with size, and scale through high a day, because this news is strong. Okay. So what did I do? I circled the areas that I bought. Here, here, and here. And you can see my buys all throughout. 417, 418, 414, 409. And then I started jamming the buy button here. You can see me jam the buy button under $4. So I took, how many shares? 5,200. So I took 20,000 shares roughly at about a 415 average. And I started jamming size. I took 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So I took about 32,000 shares underneath $4. Okay, that's when I started jamming size. We got under 4. I like to see that wick start to form clearly off VWAP. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna start taking size under 4. We got it. My average was roughly, I think, like 408. I think it was. Okay, and I let this thing consolidate, let it pan out. Once we broke above high a day, I was scaling out all the way. Didn't get the best of fills, to be honest. 502, 504, 503, 504, 498. Terrible fill there at 484. 505, 493, 495, and 5. Thought I was going to be able to get filled all above 5, but I did not. And that one trade alone was roughly, I think it was like a $60,000 or $50,000 trade, something like that. I don't know what the math is. What's going on, Guyton, Cessus Trader Gamer? And so, you know, I don't know what the math is there, but that was about a $50,000 winner. Okay. Then you can see me buy the dips again with smaller size at 452 and 466, and scaling again at 513 and 508. Another nice winner. Okay. And then I continue to take more trades on this. And I want to cover the one that I took after hours. Let's see here. So here's a couple of scalps. I took some more winners throughout. Sorry about that. Took some more winners throughout. 544, out 560s. UAVS was one that I thought had solid drone news. And this is what happened. So I saw the news pop up on UAVS, and I was like, is that an actual thing? Like, I saw it on social media somewhere. I think Stan, the trading man, or something like that. I saw it on social media, and I was like, no way. I saw a label with the UAVS label, and I was like, if that is real, this thing is going to rip. Like, without any question, I felt like there's been a lot of circulation around UAVS and Amazon partnership, and I know if they confirm it, that I don't know, but I'm 95% sure that it's going to rip, okay? So as soon as I saw that box with the drone and the UAVS symbol on it, and then below it said Amazon, I just saw the word Amazon, but literally, as soon as I saw just the word Amazon and the UAVS symbol on this drone or box, I literally was just like, okay, I'm buying. I'm buying as many shares as I can. Luckily, there was a big wall, and I bought up those shares, and then I started asking around. I was like, okay, if this is true, This thing's going to potentially go to $4, $5. I don't know. I tried to jam the buy button, and then if that news was true, and they started to release it on TOS and things like that, I was going to have a big payday. Then I started to ask around. I just wanted to be in position to potentially bank if it was real news. Then I started to ask around, and people were saying, okay, they've already released that news. And they said, okay, well, the box itself was an Amazon box. And then I started to be like, okay, people have already seen this news. It's not an Amazon box. As soon as I saw that, I was like, okay, I'm scaling out. No questions asked. I got out for a decent winner based upon old news. Now, if that was real news and I didn't know if it was or not, if that well, I mean, it's real news, but it's just if that could have ripped to 350s, 360s, $4, 420s, kind of like an ABUS. So the best that I could do was get myself in a position to be ready for that if that did start to rip. But then I started to ask around, and it wasn't the same news as I was, or it wasn't new news. So then I was like, okay, I got to get out. And potentially it gaps, I don't know. But that was one of those trades where, and I've done that time and time again. Just like ABUS. ABUS was a perfect example of that. And I do that all the time where I'm just like, okay, I want to position myself. If this thing rips and halts, I want to be in it to win it, right? I have no idea. So ABUS, same concept. As soon as we started halting, I tried to buy because the news was legit. Same thing could have happened on UAVS, but it didn't seem like the news was being reacted upon. Made me believe that it was not, it was old news basically. So I just started trying to get out, and yeah. So that was, but same concept as ABUS. Now, ABUS after hours, guys, 597, 598. I started to take a couple of losers here. Small size though. Notice how I'm scaling at 1,000 shares. Took a loss 585. I was about $1,000 loser. Okay. Second loss here. Scaled out 570. I was about $2,300 loser. Okay, and here we are now taking big size. Okay, I started getting long at 569, 570. Then I just jammed the buy button of 561, 559, and 560. Okay, I believe I had an average of 566 with about a $200,000 position. Okay, then I started scaling some at 578, 577. 590, bought back at 590, and then was selling at 601, 606, 605, and 605 for a total gain on that one trade after hours of about, I think it was roughly $8,000 to $9,000 in gains. And that was my last trade on ABUS. And then I watched this thing rip. Did I already go over the IMRN trade? Again, too much size. Stopped out at 13. That's so gross. 1365. I lost about $25,000 on that one trade. Again, taking too much size. That's trading. When you take too much size and there isn't enough liquidity, there's more risk you're taking on. Okay. And I felt like the stock was priced at $14, $15. No problem with liquidity. I was wrong. I got stopped out literally on IMRN. Let's see here. I think it came back too. Why can't I grab this chart? IMRN, I stopped out literally like right there. Thing went all the way down to 13.19 and then came all the way back up to 14.30. That's just trading, man. At the end of the day. But I'm very happy with today. I'm very excited about today's trading day. No questions asked. I was down $34,000, and it doesn't feel any better to me. Like, if I was up 50,000 a day and I just did that all green the whole day, I would have been like, okay, green day, nothing to worry about. But honestly, the best feeling for me, and I don't know why it is, but it always is this way, if I'm down pretty big on the day and then I come back even bigger or even just end the day green, those days feel the best for me. I don't know why. Like today, I feel like it was one of my best trading days, honestly. But at the end of the day, that is trading, and it always is going to vary person to person. So the energy inside you can reach me on Discord. You guys have been sending me so many messages. It's hard to keep up with you guys. I'm doing my best. If you guys ask me questions, make sure to keep it short and sweet so I can respond. If it's really long, I can't read it all. No way can I get back to everybody's DMs on Instagram, TikTok, on Discord, on StockTwits, on Twitter. I just can't do it. I'm only one person. Eventually, sure, I'll have a team of people that respond to you guys, but right now, I don't have it. And so, that is what it is. It's a good problem to have, but again, if you guys are interested in checking out any of my free chat rooms, my course that teaches you guys how I've turned, it's basically all the same strategies that I've turned 1,000 into just under 2.6 million now in 158 business days. Check that out. That course I can post there for you guys. It took me over a year and a half to make this in my life. Again, smash that like button, guys. If you could smash that damn thing as hard as you can, just click it, just like a speed button. Pretend like you're trading and you're over trading, but just click that like button. I really appreciate that. Also, make sure to subscribe and click the notification button when I make new videos. That way you guys can be alerted when I'm on here live. If you guys are interested in you guys have been asking me about a brokerage that I recommend. I use eTrade Pro. Thank you, Visual. I appreciate that. But if you want to use a brokerage that pays you up to $1,400 in free stocks just by signing up, click the link in the below. I like it better than Robinhood. It's Webull. Click that link. It says brokerage, 2 free stocks valued up to $1,900. Should be $1,400. I got to change that. Click that link in the description below. Check that out. Also, if you're interested in my scanner software, those links are all in the description below. Make sure to use that discount code for trade ideas. You need trade ideas to use my scanner settings. Other than that, guys, please like and subscribe to the channel. Click the icon later if I make new videos. I'd really appreciate it, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay? Cheers, team, and go Hawks.